giant swing of Bangkok. What was it used for? In the heart of Bangkok, there stands a giant red structure, towering into the sky. Most people walk past it, take a quick photo, and move on. But what if I told you? This wasn't built for beauty or tourism. What if I told you? People once climbed this structure, swung high above the ground, and risked their lives. Just for a ritual? This is the giant swing of Bangkok, and right behind it stands one of the most remarkable temples in the city, Wat Suthat. At first glance, this place feels calm, peaceful, almost ordinary. But if you look closer, you'll realize this quiet corner of Bangkok holds a story that is both beautiful and dangerous. The giant swing was built in the early 1800s during the reign of King Rama I. Back then, this area was not filled with traffic or busy streets. It was a ceremonial ground. The swing itself was constructed for an ancient Brahmin ritual known as the swinging ceremony. Every year during the harvest season, a group of selected men would take part in this ritual. They would climb up the towering frame, hold onto a wooden board, and begin to swing, higher and higher into the air. Their goal was to grab a bag of silver coins that was suspended high above them. But this was not about money. This ritual symbolized the journey of the god Shiva, bringing prosperity and balance to the world. But here's the part most people don't know. This ritual was extremely dangerous. There were no safety measures, no protective equipment, no room for error. As the swing moved back and forth, the height increased, the speed intensified, and one wrong move could be fatal. Records tell us that many participants were seriously injured, and some lost their lives. Yet, the ceremony continued, because for those involved, this was not just tradition, it was faith, a belief that honoring the ritual would bring blessings to the land. Over time, the risks became impossible to ignore. The ceremony was eventually discontinued in the early 20th century. After years of danger and loss, the giant swing was no longer used for its original purpose, but instead of removing it, they chose to keep it. Why? Because it had already become something more. Not just a structure, but a symbol, a reminder of how far people were willing to go for belief. Right behind the giant swing stands Wat Suthat, a temple that many tourists overlook, but one that holds incredible beauty. Inside, you'll find Phra Si Sakyamuni, a massive bronze Buddha image brought from Sukhothai. The moment you step inside, everything changes. The noise of the city fades away, and all that remains is silence. Along the walls, you'll see detailed murals telling stories from Buddhist teachings and Thai history. Every painting, every detail was created by hand, and when you stand there, you don't just see history, you feel it. Today, the giant swing no longer moves, no rituals, no ceremonies, no one climbing to the top. But it still stands, tall and silent in the middle of Bangkok. To most people, it's just a landmark. But to those who know its story, it's something much deeper. It's a reminder that behind every place, no matter how peaceful it looks, there is always a past, sometimes beautiful and sometimes dangerous. So next time you visit Bangkok, and you find yourself standing in front of this giant red swing, take a moment, look up, and imagine what it once was, the people who climbed it, the risks they took, the faith they carried. Because places like this are not just meant to be seen, they are meant to be understood. If you enjoyed this video, just smile. Welcome to Thailand.